First game as a real roster. Uh, Obviously, they had D'Angelo Russell, LeBron, Vanderbilt, Beasley, Bamba, AD all playing together for the first time, and I think that this was actually a pretty dang good performance out of them. Um, Especially when you started off, this is the first time that pretty much some of these people have ever played with each other. That factors in to just how incredible it is that they got off to the start that they did in this. Starting this game, they had about a 20 they had like a 16-point lead early in the first quarter, and then obviously New Orleans, they came back a little bit, but then after that, the Lakers finished it out uh, with kind of pulling away in the second half, and that got them to a 120 to 102 final score. From what I've seen in this game, a lot has changed. A lot has definitely changed within this team. Because before, you had a guy like Russell Westbrook who was dominating the ball. He had to have the ball in his hands to try to create, and obviously it seemed like they were more bunched together when they had Russell Westbrook. With him out of this, that's eliminated this, and the floor spacing is the thing that jumps out at me to start this the most. D'Angelo Russell seems to have just completely gelled with LeBron instantly in one game, which is great to see. He's gelled with AD too. I think there were a few lobs that he had that were just nice plays, seemed fluid in rhythm. He's also able to score. And the thing that carries me too is I don't think I've seen a player gel with LeBron quite the same since Kyrie Irving. If you really think about it, because Kyrie could facilitate to him, yeah, and he's had other guys that could facilitate to him. But the scoring aspect of D'Angelo Russell, the dynamic, he's an elevator. He'll elevate his teammates. He did it in Brooklyn. He elevated teammates. In Minnesota, he was elevating teammates, but he got hurt for some of it. So those were some of the issues. But his ability to elevate this Lakers team is huge. And then you bring in guys like Beasley and Vanderbilt, who just their shooting has vastly improved this team. Their shooting ability and their ability to put it in, like he hasn't had that. That's what he needed though. Spreading the floor has always worked with LeBron. That's why when you try to condense it, when you tried to bring in Russell Westbrook, when you had Montrezl Harrell a year ago, it clogs the lane and it doesn't allow him to get in there. So uh, the team is instantly better after this. It looks like right now, I think they're like 4 games out of the fifth seed, which is crazy with how bad they've played. But there's about like I think 24, 26 games left in the season. So definitely there's enough time for them to claw back into this. If they could win like 75% of those games, they're going to be, even if they're in the play, and this is going to be a tough out now because they look like a good team now. Like for the past 2 years, they've looked like a garbage team. Now with these additions, with all the guys coming around, Hachimaro's out there too. Bamba makes them an instantly better defensive team. Great rim protector. A very scary lineup that I'd like to see is Bamba and AD in there at the same time, which we might have saw that last night. I'm not 100% on that, but that's just all defense right there. You're not scoring in the paint with that defense. With those two rim protectors in there, maybe Bamba was playing really well. He might have had 3 to 4 blocks, which was great, but also the scoring of D'Angelo Russell and his ability to just one over there facilitate, then two put up a three, get a bucket in, drive to the lane. He was playing really well. Um, so this new look Lakers team, they look really good. They win 120 to 102 against the Pelicans. Uh, I'm buying stock on this team. I'm buying stock on this team. I like what I saw last night. They look like a true contender going into this All Star break. And like I said, 100% today they're a better team. 100% the Lakers are a better team today. And if you look at the three guys that performed, there's a new big three that's emerged. They all were in 20-point figures. AD's looking better. He's looking a lot healthier. LeBron, he looks like he wasn't that injured. He looks fine. And then D'Lo, he looks healthier than he's ever been. So this is good. They're in a good direction right now, and we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Los Angeles Lakers in the future.